TDS, Trump derangement syndrome. Trump deranged. And when you got stage 4, ain't no coming back. And there's a lot of Trump derangement in a lot of places, a lot of people. CNN, MSNBC, The Spew. Oh, The View. The Spew. Some of the Hollyweirds, you know, some of you guys' favorite celebrities, actors. But old Bill Maher, old Bill. But you know, tons of this Trump derangement that we've seen has been shining a light on what's to come. Shining that we're winning. And as you know, most of them have come out to admit it. You know, and even Bill, live on his show, admitting that Trump is winning this. But a lot of you guys send me this video to check out from my brother Greg, man. Huge shout out to my brother Greg. Link will be in the description box down below. But oh boy, man. That tide is turning, man. That tide is turning. And I'm here for it. You know, a lot of people are waking up, man. A lot of people are waking up. Right now, Trump has been endorsed by people we never would have thought. Registered Democrats endorsing Trump, and it's sad to see that we've had to come to this. The violence, the hatred. But you know, they spreaded this though. The fake news, the mainstream media. Oh, Trump is Hitler. Dictator. They spreaded that. Oh, he's a racist. And they need to be held accountable. It is sick. Disgusting how they've wiped this man through the mud. And I tell you guys, you have to think for yourself. Most people run with the first thing they see. They run what they see. They run what they see when it comes out. It's disgusting, man. Shots were fired. The first thing they could say was Trump fell off stage. They've lost all credibility, man. They've lost all credibility. And I told y'all, the truth is going to shine in the light for the good and for the bad, man. That man said we got to keep fighting. There's millions and billions of people right now fighting every single day. Every single day. Tons that have died. And died for this country, man. Tons that are struggling, suffering. Tons with suicidal thoughts, PTSD, anxiety, depression right now as we speak. Tons that are watching this video right now. And I want to tell you that I love you. I love every last one of y'all, man. I don't where you're from, what you look like, what you smell like, what your age is. We don't see color. One love, the human race. We got to come together. But you see all this disgusting stuff, all this hatred, all this stuff that was spewed out into the media, what they want you to think. They want us divided. They want us divided. We got to come together, baby. And I tell you, that tide is turning. And a lot of people are waking up. And it brings a smile to my face, man. Makes me proud, man. And that we're on one of the best platforms in the world right now, broadcasting this live. Make sure you hit that like button so more people can see the video, so we can continue to wake up more people. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. We're going to be bringing you guys amazing updates, man. Amazing reactions. And we're going to keep it real, baby. We're going to keep it real. But let's check out this one. The title says, Trump deranged Bill Maher COPES at comedy show over failed assassination attempt helping Trump win. And we just did a video this morning. We have the convention right today in a couple hours. Literally, it's going to happen shortly. We're going to get most likely the VP pick. Classified documents case just got dismissed. Judge Aileen Cannon, baby. You know what I'm saying? So hey, we're rocking and rolling. We're starting the week off strong, y'all. We're starting the week off strong, man. Let's go and jump straight in. Huge shout out to my brother Greg. Let's see what's going on.
So President Trump just got shot. And as someone who voted against Trump in both 2016 and 2020, this is a cause for deep reflection by me. And my question is, have we been told the truth at any point over the last 8 years about who Trump is and what's actually going on here? A lot of people who are pro-Trump have been saying that this is the playbook of they, whether it's a deep state or, you know, some shadowy interest in the government. First, they try to cancel you. So they say shit about your character. They say things that can't actually be proven. They take quotes from you that make you basically look bad.
Exactly what they've done. And I'm so glad so many people, this is not the only fella. There's so many people speaking out about this, y'all. And y'all know how I feel about the race card, but it's a lot of people that registered Dems, blacks, that are speaking out now. Tons of never Trumpers that are speaking out now. They're seeing it now. They're not falling for all the garbage anymore. They're not falling for all this garbage anymore. I'll be honest with you. Nonsense and garbage.
The second thing that they try to do is they try to convict you of something. In this case, trumped up charges about you paying legal expenses to a porn star for her to not say that you had sex with her. It's like, morals aside, like, is that really a big deal enough to convict someone? And then the third thing that they try to do is they try to kill you. And that's just what happened with Trump. And actually, you know, I've been updating my view on Trump recently, and I started going back to some of the things that I was told that he said, and some of them he literally did not say. Like, for example, you remember when we were told that he said of white supremacists and other racists in a rally that he said that they were good people? It's not true. If you actually watch the whole clip, and I'll share a link to the clip here, you can see that he's clearly saying there were other people at the rally who are good people.
You're calling the alt-left and white supremacists on the same moral plane.
I'm not putting anybody on a moral plane. What I'm saying is this. You had a group on one side and you had a group on the other, and they came at each other with clubs, and it was vicious and it was horrible.
So this is a time where it's really hard to know what to believe. But, you know, sometimes when we hear things are conspiracy, maybe it's time to listen, because maybe it's not.
All right, guys. So we got to talk about Trump deranged Bill Maher, who had a comedy show last night and ended up talking about the failed assassination attempt on former President Trump.
Oh, wow. Okay, yeah, so this is going to get good, y'all. And again, huge shout out to my brother Greg, man. Make sure y'all go download, check him out. Has an amazing channel. We have amazing, similar views, you know, on almost everything. What an amazing guy, man. But I did not know Bill had a comedy show. What up? Oh yeah, okay. I know that. Is that Philip there standing in some blue jeans and a suit? Oh boy, let's check this out, man. Let me see, but let me stop interrupting. I apologize, y'all.
And I want to react to it because I think that the reactions of these Trump deranged individuals over the next week is going to be fascinating to pay attention to and to covered, because these
Most
guys,
definitely,
in
most
my
definitely.
opinion, are part of the reason why you had something like this happen, is because there is a severe form of Trump derangement going on in this country, and it is across party lines. And the reason why I'm saying that is because there is some suspicion that the shooter was a Republican, at least a registered Republican, that is, okay? Thomas Matthew Crooks, who's a 20-year-old from Pennsylvania, about 20 miles from where the incident took place.
And again, we want to send our love to the family, our condolences to the Compter family. Rest in peace to Corey Compter. And we want to send our love and prayers to the two that are in critical condition that got wounded as well. I want that to be known on this video, y'all. I want that to be known. And again, still prayers out to Trump and his family. I know Melania just had an interview or released a statement. We're going to go check that out as well in our next video. And again, I tell y'all, man, it's serious stuff, man. You know, and for his loved ones, not just his supporters, but his loved ones to be there. They B-rolled in on Barron Trump, and it's just it's serious, and it's sad the way where we're at in this country, man. We're broken. The hatred, the violence, everything they've spilled out, man, from the left. You know, it's sad, disgusting. You don't wish death on anyone, man. It's not how we do things, man. A man has a family, loved ones. He's a father. But that Trump derangement has been shining a light on this huge victory that we're having this year, man. It's been shining a light on it, y'all. Yes, indeed.
Rally, he is suspected of being the shooter. Now, I don't want to give out too much information or say too much because it's still early, and I don't want to make any definitive statements before we actually really know who this guy was and what his motives were. Now, again, the reason why I'm saying this is because the mainstream media is already coming out here and trying to do the okie doke. Okay, they're low key trying to blame Trump, right? They're trying to say, well, his rhetoric contributed to this. Again, as a way to deflect from the fact that most likely this shooter was probably radicalized by left wing anti-Trump rhetoric. Okay, now also what they're trying to do is that they're trying to play up the whole, well, he was a registered Republican thing. Now, again, this guy's only 20 years old. Okay, so it is likely that he's never voted before, and registering as a Republican means absolutely nothing. Okay, let me prove my point. Anna Navarro and Alyssa Farah Griffin are registered Republicans. However, when you actually listen to them talk, their actions, they are Trump deranged liberals. So again, it could very well likely be that this was one of these people that was radicalized by the Lincoln Project, who also are registered Republicans that just hate Trump. Okay. Yep. And you've had people who are involved with the Lincoln Project flat out wish death upon Trump, wished for something like this to happen on MSNBC, on national television.
Live
and
on
there's
air.
also evidence out there of this guy potentially donating to Democrats despite being a registered Republican. So again, don't fall for the
don't fall for it, man. Do not fall for it, y'all.
okey-doke from the mainstream liberal media, because again, they're going to try to play up this idea that, well, this guy was a Republican, so therefore, hey, the left has nothing to do with this. Trump derangement has nothing to do with this, when some of the most Trump deranged individuals in this country are Republicans, okay, liberal Republicans. So with that being said, again, I want to react to Bill Maher and him speaking out about this, because he's essentially going to cope with the fact that this ultimately is going to end up helping Trump. If anything, it basically has guaranteed a victory for Trump coming up in this election.
I don't know what you think about that. Not funny. I'm sure there will be jokes that people will make because they hate him so much about they wish it went the other way. Not for me. Not.
And there are a lot of people, a lot of leftists on TikTok, on the internet that are kicking, screaming, and crying that the bullet did not hit its target.
Yeah, and it's disgusting and sick. And we went through some of that in our previous videos. I told you guys about, man, people were laughing. People were mad, upset, calling their loved ones. Man, and the bullet missed. I mean, just saying disgusting stuff. We even had a huge family argument at our event because, you know, you just, that really triggered I'm not going to mention any names or anything, but, you know, that really triggered our family member because you don't wish that on anybody, you know. And that's and the same people that wanted it to happen, wanted it to go through, that you're the reason we're at where we're at now. And most of them are the ones that went with the hatred, are violent. They've all they watch is the fake news, run with anything that they see. You know, you're the problem. You're the reason we're divided now. A divided nation must fall.
In the way that the shooter intended. Again, it's all over TikTok. And
Everywhere.
it really is a damn shame
Everywhere.
that we live in a country where you have people openly wishing for the assassination of their political opponents, but yet they want to try to tell you that, hey, we're the good guys, right? We're on the right side of history.
That's
It's simply not the case.
Wow.
Again, if this would have happened to Biden, I would be just as concerned as I am right now. Just as concerned, just as distraught, just as upset. Because again, this has no place in this country. It has no place whatsoever. But again, there's lefties that are upset and mad that the assassin missed.
For me, not funny in any dimension, and whoever did this, whoever was the shooter, has done so much damage to the left, lost a lot of moral high ground, and you're the violent people. You know, liberals don't shoot people. Liberals don't solve it that way.
Wow. What world is Bill Maher living in? Again, this is the delusion of people who have Trump derangement. They don't see all of the violence that happens in this country as a result of the left. And this is something I've been screaming about since I've been on YouTube, okay? These people are ultra violent. In fact, a vast majority of the political violence in this country comes from the left. And these people pretending like they don't see it. That's what frustrates me the most about this situation. Because every time they don't get their way, they commit violence. Every single time. When Trump was elected, violence. When Trump was inaugurated, violence. When Brett Kavanaugh was appointed to the court, violence. When George Floyd died, violence. When Roe v. Wade was overturned, violence. Cop City being built out there in Atlanta and in Georgia, violence. When the October 7th attack happened in Israel, violence. Every single time liberals don't get their way, they commit acts of violence. But yet people like Bill Maher want to say, oh, well, we don't do this. Liberals don't do this. And it's like, no, you do this, right? This is a part of what has become normalized on the left side of the aisle, right? But again, I do agree with Bill Maher in the sense that hopefully he's waking up and he's saying that, yeah, you don't have the moral high ground. You don't have the moral high ground when it comes to anything at all. Nothing. Especially when it comes to this topic of political violence.
Or you can suggest, and when I say moral high ground, I just read this on my show last night, the 2025 project, that is the sort of the plank of the Republican Party, which starts their convention tomorrow in Milwaukee. I will be there to go to the strip clubs and see who's there. But the guy who wrote that, He said, this is our new plan. He said, this is new revolution for America, which I've heard 1,000 times from Newt Gingrich and on forward. Everybody has a new revolution for America. But they don't always say what this guy said, which he added, it'll be bloodless as long as the liberals let it happen. Okay, that's not cool either. This shit has got to stop.
Well, I mean, listen, here's the thing. You may have a problem with what he said, but the point that he was making is that, well, liberals are the people that get violent, right? When they don't get their way, okay? When they lose, they resort to violence. That is the point that he was making, okay? Because as I've stressed throughout this whole video, when liberals lose, they get violent, right? So if we win and we start to implement Project 2025, which Trump says is, you know, not his plan, but, you know, some people say that it's his plan, but he says it's not his plan. But regardless, his point is that, yeah, if we start to implement it after we win, because that's the only way we'll be able to implement it, yeah, I mean, it'll be a second American Revolution, and it will be bloodless as long as the liberals don't get upset, right? As long as they don't resort to violence, which they usually do when they lose, right? That is the actual point that was being made.
Because none of this violence happens in a vacuum. It's never in a vacuum. But I'm glad he's okay. Trump, I gotta say this, the luckiest motherfucker that has ever walked the face of the earth. And again, I'm happy he's okay. But I mean, 2016, that is going to be the luckiest. He lost the popular vote by a lot. He just pulled it inside straight. Everything happened in his way. The Democratic turmoil that's going on in the party right now, with Joe Biden being his opponent, always lucky. And when I saw that photo today of him with the blood streaming down his face, I don't want to say the election is over, but...
Yeah, he just admitted it. Yeah, we're winning in a landslide. Let's just be honest with you. You guys heard Bill what he just said, man. You know. Oh, seeing what just going on on the Democratic Party side and how they're struggling and turmoil, and Joe just, you know, Biden just, you know, doesn't got it anymore. He called him old, even though, again, I tell y'all, age has nothing to do with it, you know. But hey, what we've seen, it's elderly abuse, cognitive decline, not old. Okay, let it be known, not old. Cognitive decline, elderly abuse. Something's going on that a actual doctor, not Dr. Jill, not Dr. Jill, not Dr. Jill. We need to get a real doctor in there. Talking about he takes tests every single day. You know? And he just admitted, yeah, this is a huge, massive Trump win. Might just be a landslide, you guys. And it's not lucky. I got a plan, baby.
It's unless there's some divine intervention, right? Which I personally believe what you saw happen yesterday with Trump was divine intervention. I think that God protected Trump. I really do believe that. Okay. Yeah, I mean, it looks like this is what's going to happen. But again, the divine intervention, in my opinion, is really God helping Trump win, because ultimately, at the end of the day, he knows that Trump is probably the best thing for this country. But yeah, Bill Maher, you're right. It's basically over. Okay. This, if anything, has galvanized the base even more. And I expect for Trump's poll numbers to skyrocket after this. No doubt.
Because anything can happen in an election, but Jesus Christ. I mean, yes, MAGA Nation finally has its full marker. They loved it when he went to jail. The mugshot, I gotta say, he's insane and he's a criminal, but that mugshot fucking nailed it. Perfect. And this, he played this scene like he rehearsed it. Take one with no. And there will be idiot conspiracy theorists, idiots, who will say, oh yeah, they planned this. Like, right, he's gonna put it all on the guy to be that good. But he gets grazed and the other guy gets shot. It's so Trump.
This is Major Cope right here. Major Cope. Again, he understands what this has caused in regards to the election, right? He understands that considering what's happening with Biden right now, the civil war in the Democrat Party, again, it's not just one civil war. They have multiple civil wars going on in the Democrat Party right now. That, along with this happening, yeah, I mean, we could be talking about a historic victory for Trump, right? I mean, we could be talking about like a legitimate landslide victory at this point.
Yeah.
And they know it. They all know it. I'm sure Democrats are pounding sand behind closed doors right now with the sequence of events that have happened over the past 2 or 3 weeks. This has probably been one of the most insane stretches of political news that I have ever seen.
Yep.
Okay? Now, again, we thought 2020 was crazy. 2024 seems to be living up to the hype.
We're living in the biggest history yet. I've been telling y'all this, man. I've said this on 100-something videos.
We're living in history, folks.
Told y'all.
You know, it's gonna work for him. I can see the memes now. The man who kill.
Yeah, well, at the very least, you know, the imagery that's coming out of this is iconic. Okay, I mean, it's gonna be in history books. You're gonna see it everywhere.
Everywhere.
And also, I mean,
There's people right now trying to make the shirt so they can make a huge profit. Y'all see the TikToks of people saying, make a printify Shopify account and put that picture on the shirt. And I ain't gonna lie, a lot of people are buying it. A lot of people are buying it. Yeah, some people's life have changed overnight from making those sales on those shirts of that picture already. Yeah. Yeah. Same with when the mugshot came out. That mugshot made billions of dollars. Because it proves a powerful message, man.
let's be honest. Those images, those videos are the best campaign ad ever for Trump because, again, in that moment, he was not acting, okay, as if, you know, this was something that was planned. This is what Bill Maher, you know, is kind of getting at, is that, well, Trump got it right on take one with the fist pump. It's like, no, that's actually who Trump is. Trump is a fighter, man. And in a situation like that, when you almost have your head blown off, okay, yeah, his reaction was a natural reaction. That was the reaction of an individual who is not afraid to sacrifice his life for the country. He does not seem to be afraid of death. He's not afraid of what the deep state and the establishment have thrown at him.
No fear.
And I think that when the average American sees that, they may say, I might not like that guy, but I sure as hell respect what he did in that situation. The fact that he got up and he said, fight, 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 to continue to push forward despite the attempted assassination on his life. It's powerful stuff, man. It really is.
Yep.
Biden can't go through a debate and a bullet can't stop Donald Trump. You know, I mean, it almost doesn't matter who the Democrats put up now.
No, it doesn't. All that conversation about Biden switching out and having somebody else, effectively, it seems as if they don't have a chance anymore. They just don't. It doesn't matter. Donald Trump truly is Teflon. And that's what we witnessed. Yeah, it's effectively over for Democrats. I don't understand how you top that as a Democrat. You can't top that.
So, look, today, it's was traumatic. It should be. We should feel that. It's a horrible thing, but I'm not going to let it ruin the show. And you sound like you don't.
Yeah, so you seen that, okay? That is major cope from Bill Maher because he understands exactly what happened with Trump surviving that assassination attempt from a political perspective. I mean, it almost feels wrong to talk about the politics of it now, but Trump did survive. He's okay. He's good. Hopefully this doesn't happen again, even though I have no trust in the Secret Service. But, yeah, I mean, behind closed doors, this is exactly how Democrats are feeling right now. Okay, they're panicking over the fact that this probably just locked up the election for Trump. So let me know what you guys think.
Yep. I want to show you guys something funny before we leave out here. So don't leave, y'all. Don't leave, okay? Do not leave. Please do not leave, okay? Please do not leave. I want to show y'all something funny before we get out of here. Do not leave. I love y'all. Do not leave. Excuse the language, but I want this clip has went viral on everybody's pages, even on the guy on TikTok, the comedian. I think it's so funny. Cam, he has I think almost 10 million views, and this is his most viral clip as a new comedian. But excuse the language. It is a little language barrier in here, so let's go and jump in, y'all. Let's check it out. It's pretty funny. But
y'all seen the president, well, the nigga that's running, Trump. He got shot, dog. They shot him. This nigga done been shot. This nigga done went to jail. He done scammed people. And this nigga my uncle? Who the fuck? Who the hell? He's black. He's officially black now, bro. This is beautiful. They shot him. He was like, yeah, I'm having a fight. He was fine. He was doing like this and walked out with an American flag on him. Like this. He put one of these, like, I'm a real nigga, fuck nigga, I'm out of here. That's hard, bro. I wasn't even finna vote. I'm voting now, dog. He got it. He won. I wasn't even finna vote. I had no skin in the game. I like, that nigga got shot, he won. Fuck the bullshit.
But you see what he just said, man, and as you can see, the internet right now is TikTok everywhere. Of a lot of people saying they wasn't gonna vote, but they are gonna vote now. Like I said, even though this is a great comedy, sketch, but it's the truth. I tell y'all, man, what comes with comedy, laughing, and saying jokes and stuff, it's the truth. Simply the truth, man.
He had real ops, nigga. What the fuck? Joe Biden biggest op is the stairs. That's it. He had real ops. Somebody really tried to listen. That's how you know he a real nigga, bro. Joe Biden has been trying to kill himself his whole presidency. So nobody had to kill this nigga. Nobody had to try to kill it. Trump been just ready to go his whole time. And like, we gotta fucking off his ass and missed. And just stick this ear and miss. That's crazy, bro. Hey, Mexican nigga, you fuck with Trump? Yeah? Hell yeah, that was good. Huh? You say amen? He not God, nigga, what the fuck? That was crazy.
Well, we all need, man, a good laugh, especially in these dark, crazy times that we live in, man. Because if you're not laughing, you're probably crying or, going through it, man. But I love you guys, man. And we're taking win after win after win. Today, like I said, the classified documents case just got dismissed. We have the convention right now as we speak. We could get the VP pick. 90% chance that we're getting the VP pick today. So it's a lot, man. We're going to be covering it all. I'm going to be bringing you guys amazing updates. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that like button. I'm wishing the best in all you guys' life, man. We got to come together, especially around these times, man. We got to unify. One love to the human race, baby. I love y'all, and I'll catch y'all in the next one, man. Peace and love, family.